Yo, what's going on? It's Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and every other alphabet that you can think of. I'm going to tell you like this. This one right here is very, 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 very serious. We talked about food. A good friend of mine, Tito, actually sent me some information. I'm going to talk to y'all tomorrow about the scare with this whole thing of blood meal, and they've talked about certain dog food companies using blood meal. And some things are very, very much overhyped. You have to understand that some things are created, the scares are created to force us into buying other things, into believing that certain things are poison and this and that and the other, because if we can scare you, we can sell you the cure. And bottom line, when it comes to this, I'm going to tell y'all something. You know, a good friend of mine's in Arkansas, my man, he asked about the skin issues. I go back 23 years. I'm going to tell y'all like this. Well, really longer than that now. But I'm going to tell you like this. Skin issues. We didn't see skin issues. Skin issues was not a big thing in this breed and was not a big thing in breeds, period. You know, you would have dogs that would get mange, but a lot of times, the mange was coming from just being in bad conditions a lot of times. You know, it was some that was hereditary, but most of the time it was bad conditions. Dogs kept in basements and kept in terrible places and allowed to have infections set in the skin and immune system compromised, all that good shit. But the skin issues we are saying now, and this is when y'all can call me a conspiracy theorist or whatever you want to do. I'm going to tell you like this. I believe that our, over-the-top mentality to try to feed our dogs better has caused our dogs to have skin issues. I mean, for years, we go back 50, 60, 70 years, and there were beautiful dogs, top-of-the-notch dogs all around the world that ate pedigree and that ate puppy chow and that ate, Purina and all these foods that now we consider to be lower-grade foods. And these dogs didn't have issues. They were big, they were beautiful, they were healthy, they lived long lives. I think when you go back maybe about 10 years ago and it became the thing of no grain. Oh, the grains are terrible. And sometimes you have to think about this. Because, okay, if these grains were so terrible, why did all the dogs before live good lives? Why were dogs, not having super allergies and this and that and the other? I promise you, and I tell you this, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. If you find a dog food that you like, stick to it. It's just that simple. I believe that the allergies, I believe that the issues that our dogs are coming up with are large in part caused by these companies that are doing different things. They're scientists. They know how to irritate your dog. They know how to do this. Like I say, create the problem, sell you a cure. The same companies that are giving you these dog foods and this and that and the other, the no grain, the super no grain, the super this, the super that, are the same people who are selling you the remedies when your dog's coats break out. I'm going to tell you, it's just as plain and simple. If you have a dog food that your dog likes, go with it. Two things that I would recommend very, very strongly is colostrum. I get colostrum pills from Vitamin Shop. They're $35. I think I get 300 pills. Your dog only needs one a day. If your dog has bad allergies, give them 2 a day. This pumps up the immune system and it suppresses the reaction. And every time we see something, whether it's us doing it or the dogs doing it, it's just an overreaction of the body to whatever allergen is affecting the body. So I love colostrum, and and right there on that same par, I love apple cider vinegar. Love it. Love it. It kills bacteria. It does so many things. I would be here for another 10, 15 minutes telling y'all about this. Put you a couple, if you got a regular sized dog bowl, put you a couple, 2, 3, 4, caps of apple cider vinegar in that regular size water bowl. And make sure you clean your water bowl, 2 to 3 times a week, because a lot of bacteria and fungus does grow in those water bowls, believe me. If you ever see that slimy type shit, that's not slobber, that is bacteria. So, you need to clean your water bowls, and make sure you also throw them plastic water bowls away. Get stainless steel water bowls, clean them babies down, clean them real good, 2 to 3 times a week, keep your dog safe. But apple cider vinegar in that water will cut and alleviate a lot of allergy problems. If you combine these two, colostrum, which boosts the immune system, as we know, any of us breeders know that's why, or hey, shit, we all had kids. This is why the baby got to be on the titty the first couple days, because that colostrum in the body builds up all the antibodies to give the, you know, the baby or the puppy a fighting chance at life and to fight off whatever diseases and illnesses. It works the same way with allergies. A few years back, I won't, you know, say the name of a company, but a company sent me some dog food. They talked about it, all natural this, and it was supposed to be the greatest thing in the world. I started feeding it to Denzel and Castro, and I damn near had a damn plucked chicken. You know, I'm never thinking it's the food, because the food is supposed to be so great, but my dog's hair was falling out and everything, and they start getting these red rashes. And so, you know, I did switch to food, but, you know, I went, you know, once I switched to food, the irritation was still sort of there, you know. It didn't just snap away. And what I did is I got the colostrum, and I was giving them 2 pills a day. And within a month, all of their hair had grown back. Within 2 to 3 days, all of the redness was gone. It was amazing, you know. And I'm a person who's super allergic to everything. You know, I'm one of those people who constantly got some kind of allergy medicine. I'm talking about the good shit that you gotta show your license for, because they cooking that crystal meth with the shit. But I never, you know what I mean? I never do it, you know what I mean? I haven't had to take any pills, you know, for now 5 years, and that's moving from Ohio to Florida, and, you know, and back and forth to Texas, you know, very, very green and pollinated places, and my allergies are intact for the most part, and I don't have to do these things. So if you have skin issues with your dogs, remember those 2 things. My man, Doc Moore, Gary Moore, get with him. He's on Facebook. He has Doc oils and shampoos. Most of the shampoos and oils that you are going to get is going to be sulfur based. You know, MTG is one of them. You know, a lot of people use New Stock. They're sulfur based because that kills a lot of funguses and different bacterias and things that affect the skin. But ultimately what you have to do is, you know, you have to heal it from the inside out. You can use the great oils and different things, which are mandatory to heal an infection. But at the same time, you want to make sure you're fixing the problem internally, and that's where I say you have to go ahead and you have to get your apple cider vinegar, and you have to get your colostrum pills and take care of it organically from the inside. And if you see any differences in your, you know, in your dog's diet that is causing the problem, go ahead and change that diet up. You know, a lot of people like the raw diet, but remember, when you're doing a raw diet, you need balance. You need the proper vegetables, the proper fruits, to make sure we're covering all the bases with vitamins. Still give, you know, a daily vitamin. And I don't pay crazy money for no vitamin. I go right to Walmart. Believe it or not, it's the same company of some of these guys that's selling y'all vitamins for $35, $40 a bottle. They made in the same factory. It's the exact same thing. Walmart just sell theirs for $7. They sell theirs for $35 or $40. But you know, before I leave and don't touch all the bases, you know, I did blame it on the food companies in this one. But I'll tell you another thing that's causing the skin issues is heavily inbreeding, not breeding these dogs properly. We seen it with the blue dogs. You know, everybody wanted the blue, so they didn't care about genetics. They just bred. And a lot of the blood was too tight, but you had to do it because at first blue dogs were rare. Y'all excuse me for shaking so much. And we killed the dogs' immune systems. I think as a protocol coming up pretty soon, and I'm going to be giving some seminars on breeding, I think that we have to start breeding away from our bloods more. We talk about line breeding, but the truth of the matter is that we may have line bred way too close, and this is why we're seeing some of the issues that we're seeing, you know, the more serious issues down to the minor issues, even with the skin and the allergies. I think if you have a well-bred dog, more than likely it's just an allergy. But you know, we can go deep, and we're gonna have to go deep, and the radio show will be back hopefully Sunday. I'm trying to get this company out here to get a phone up in this place, because I have horrible reception out here. But I tell y'all what, man, like I told you on the last video, dude got a loud ass Mustang, all that noise, and that bitch go 3 miles an hour. But get your dogs registered, man, tbkcdogs.com. And tbkcdogs@gmail. Feel free, just shoot me that so that you're not mixed up, because we did change our P.O. box address to Texas. So shoot me that address. I mean, shoot me an email, or one of us will answer that email, and we'll get with you. But get those dogs registered, because shows are coming soon. I appreciate all y'all love, man. I'm gonna get in here and eat my 38th meal for the day. As y'all can see, my face is puffy and I'm puffed up, but I start cutting today, so I'm about to be drop dead gorgeous. Y'all gonna love me. I might give me a tuxedo or something. But hey, man, God bless y'all. Hope y'all feeling great, man. If you're not feeling great, man, I'm gonna say a prayer. I always say a big ass prayer. Oh, excuse me. I always say a big prayer for everybody, man. I hope that, everybody get in good health and good spirits, get some of that hate out of their heart. It's all about love. Until next time, I'll catch y'all later. Much love. Peace.